Giving back to nature. Wonder what's that's all about. Well, whoa. Whoa, is this a camera? Is this thing on? Hello? Oh. Well, there's a red light on it, so maybe it's recording now. Well, I mean, if it is recording, then I think that you and we actually need to go and find out what this giving back to nature means, so let's get going. What does it mean to give back to nature? You know, I always pondered the question myself when I was growing up. I used to hear people talking about it all the time, but I mean, what can you do? Cut down on your driving so that you burn less fuel. Turn off the plugs when you're not using them. Yada 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 yada. Sustainability. Okay? No, that's not how you give back to nature. Alright? Of course it isn't. That's stupid. That's just about you being more sustainable. Alright? The way you give back to nature depends on really what area you're talking about. We, on this channel, talk about gardening and horticulture. Alright, so the way that we give back to nature will be different to the way that farmers give back to nature, to the way that a nurse, for example, just weird, a nurse gives back to nature, okay, the way that an animal will give back to nature, alright? So, how do we do it? First of all, we give back to nature by creating a cycle, alright? Our lives are a cycle in themselves, but we can create cycles intelligently through design, okay, on purpose, in our gardens, in our landscapes. The way we do that, okay, can be through permaculture, okay, or biodynamics, or biointensive, or whatever you want to do. Compost is a good one, okay. The soil gives you take, alright. You give the scraps back, put them into the compost, give the compost, that feeds the microbes in the soil, which feeds the plants, which feeds the earth. Cycle. Alright? It's a lot more complex than that, because a lot more things go on even than what we see. Alright? And we don't have to understand necessarily all of those different processes. All we have to do is just do our piece. So, let's think of another area. Okay, so last episode we mentioned about water cycling. Okay, water cycling means to recycle water and use it in different ways. So, we can use it to create more, like we found out. Okay, if you haven't watched that episode, you can go and watch it on the channel. Alright, but what we can do is we can use plants which like boggy conditions and water-logged conditions, like blueberries, raspberries, blaeberries, whatever you want to call them, alright? And we basically put them in those conditions. That's what they want. Utilise what you have to the best of your ability, alright? Now, you might have seen some of my older videos where I used to live in a flat. I only had this really small balcony on the first floor, and it was horrible. It really was. I only had a very minute space in which I could grow things, but did you see how much I used to grow? Quite a lot. I was giving back to nature, okay? I was creating habitats for insects, even if I didn't ever get to see them, okay? Insects, through flowers, they were pollinating. I was helping them. I was giving back to nature. Alright? So, plant wildflowers. plant your flowers, whatever you want to do. Okay? You can encourage this, and you can make it work for you, with you. Okay? But you can also, unfortunately, if you do the wrong things and it's all about you, or me, whatever, okay, then nature will work against you. You're not giving it anything back to it. Okay, and you're not creating those cycles which it loves and which it depends upon. So, in your garden, encourage wildlife. Alright? People worry about that because they think, oh no, if I encourage birds, then they're going to eat all the fruit. If I encourage, I don't know, aphids, then they're going to destroy the whole crop. Alright? But everything in balance is good. Even bad imbalance is good for you and your garden. Okay? Because it's part of a process, it's part of a cycle. And without that cycle, if any piece is missing, as you've probably learned from known as the ecosystem, okay, you kill something within that, everything starts to fall like a packet of dominoes, or whatever you want to call dominoes, like a stack of them, is it? I don't know. Right, so what you want to do is maintain that process. Plant wildflowers, encourages insects, birds, whatever, okay? Plant species of things which encourage birds. Look at all of what is going on around you, okay? Just take it in for a moment and think to yourself, oh goodness, like, we're really hurting the environment now, aren't we? We're really damaging it by, well, taking too much and being greedy. And now that everybody wants something and that everybody can have something, it makes it completely different for everything upon the face of the earth. Like a car, okay? You have smog in large cities. But, you know, keeping it in terms with your garden, okay? Your small garden or your small balcony or even your big massive field, okay, can create an impact. And it's just a tiny little nicks out of, you know, putting something right, okay? If everybody had a little something and everybody put that little something right, it becomes accumulative and it supports something. Use what you have to the best of your ability and always create those cycles by planting good things, by returning things into the soil, by working with the soil, because good soil means good plants, which means good health, which means good soil, okay? You want to always continue that cycle. This has been Chris with The Humble Pepper. You can check out the website, it's still there, thehumblepepper.info. I'm at university at the moment, so can't maintain it, I'm afraid. I also have my own personal problems that I have to deal with all of the time, and it doesn't make it sort of economical, I guess you'd say, for me to maintain the website. But now and again I'll update the website with things. My girlfriend puts recipes on there from time to time. Because we're both vegans, you might find some lovely vegan recipes on there that she bakes. I can't bake. I can't bake to save my life, but try them out. Lovely. This has been Chris, The Humble Pepper. Take care, guys, and have a great evening out there.